We're back to bring you another great game from the National Football League. The Texans are going to kick, so they'll get the ball first in the second half. Hit and drop at the 23-yard line. The 49ers will set up shop at the 23. On the ground, left side. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. Williams makes the tackle. Short throw to the left. Runs right through the tackle.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
He throws short.
And running backs who are good receivers are pretty rare. You know, a lot of times those guys, they come out and they're good running the football, but they don't make the kind of plays in the passing game. This guy can clearly do both.
Throws it short. Pass is complete.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively, you think you're in the right spot, you're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
Throws it short. He heads the other direction.
The 49ers are getting on a bit of a roll here. Nice play calling and good execution. The defense looks a little confused right now.
Gore gets the ball. Adibi is there on the tackle. Gore gains about 2 yards on the run. Smith hands it off straight ahead. This is the 8th play of this drive. It's tipped and intercepted. Well, it didn't take long to get the game's first turnover. Fostered on the run. Lewis makes the tackle. Foster gets 7 yards on the play. Short throw to the right. The stop was made by Moore.
It may be time now for this defense to start thinking about attacking a little more and bringing some pressure on the receiver. You can't keep giving up those short, quick throws.
Tosses left. He fights forward to about the 19. Patrick Willis makes the tackle. It's the tailback. He's hammered in the backfield.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Gets the ball away. And it's completed. The Texans get the first touchdown of the game.
Matt Shaw had several options on that play, including maybe taking off and running with it, but he's got such great confidence in his arm and his receivers, he was able to make it happen.
This one's going to be downed in the end zone for a touchback.
Their last series was a downer, but this is a chance now to come back out and prove that you're not going to dwell on that. Just pick up a couple of first downs and The last thing in the world they need right now, though, is a 3-and-out.
He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
They're going to pitch it. Gets away. He's on the run.
That's a pretty play, isn't it? Anytime you get that pitch to the outside, the running back catches it in stride. He finds a nice hole, pick up the first down. Always like watching that play.
Here's the give. Cushing is there on the tackle. Ford gets about a yard on the play. He'll get the call again.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
He's there for the catch. Ford fumbles it. Houston falls on it. They get the turnover. And he will take this one all the way. Oh, yeah! Touchdown, Houston.
Do you know how hard it is to scoop up one of those loose fumbles on the run, maintain possession, and get it in the end zone? What a great athletic play.
Chris Brown adds the extra point. Here's your sprint drive summary. Wyatt fields it at the goal line. Hit and dropped at the 26-yard line. Well, let's see if the offense can make up for their misfortune from just a few moments ago. He throws left. Makes the catch. Darwin makes the tackle.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
The halfback with the carry. Gains his way to the 49-yard line before several defenders bring him down. They're going to pitch it. They can't bring him down. Wells gets 7 yards on the play. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. Dumps it out right. It's incomplete.
Wow, is that a bad throw? I don't know if the ball slipped out of his hands or what, but you have to make that one.
Here's the deep throw. It's caught.
The 49ers are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their third first down.
Short throw to the left.
You have to be careful with this offense not to pay too much attention to those great receivers on the outside. Sometimes those tight ends can really be a problem. When did that pay off big?
Joe Nedney packs on the extra point. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. This one's going to be downed in the end zone for a touchback. The Texans will begin this drive at the 20-yard line. He throws right.
Good job all the way around by the defense that time. Not only did they have the deep routes completely covered there, but they also had the check down well within their grasp.
Throws short. Comes down with it. Willis is there on the tackle. Just about 6 yards on that completion.
Man-to-man coverage on that play, so they go to the out route as the defensive back was playing it pretty cautiously there against a deep throw. Good pitch and catch.
Leaping catch.
And there you see just a little bit of how tremendous these athletes are in the NFL. The ability to go up above the defense and make a play like that was fun to watch.
Passes to his left.
Boy, that's just a special play right there. You see these great athletes on occasion, the ball's thrown up, and it's just a jump ball, go get it kind of situation, and he went up and made a great play there. Those are the kind that quarterbacks don't soon forget.
He may not have gotten there. They'll measure. The measurement shows us they're just inches away. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. Here's the pass. It's incomplete. 4th down. The Texans lining up to punt. San Francisco looks like they're sending everything but the kitchen sink at this punter. And it'll be down at the 1.
The 49ers got a little boost on that last series by punching it in. Now they want to build on that.
The halfback with the carry. The stop was made by Williams. Ford picks up 2 yards with the carry. They hand it off again. He's still going. Ford comes away with 2 yards on the carry. Smith hands it off.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
Jones takes it at the 45. They can't bring him down. They had to put it away on their previous drive.
They are not ready for us.
Hands it off.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
They're going to pitch it. Nate Clements was there to bring him down.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
Gets the pass away. Brings it in.
There's nothing better for a quarterback than to have a big body guy like that that can catch the football. Nice play.
It's the tailback. Tackle was made by Smith.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Gets the pass out. Drops the sure pick. Andre Johnson was the intended receiver on the play. Gets the pass away.
If you're going to try and stop a tight end from catching those types of balls, you have to get physical with him at the line of scrimmage. If you give him free releases, he's going to wear you out.
He'll try the end zone.
Well, it just goes to show that you don't have to be the fastest guy in the football field to get open. That time, some physical play, getting off the line of scrimmage, a good quick cut, and he gets it in for the touchdown.
Chris Brown is good on the point after. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. This one's going to be downed in the end zone for a touchback.
There's still plenty of football to be played, but so far this offense seems lethargic. They really need a spark here.
Short pass. The stop was made by Ryan. That's a gain of 8. 2 yards away here on second down. Smith with the give. Tackled at the 34 by Adibi. Frank Gore got past the defenders and picked up a solid gain for the first. Passes it. Almost picked. D'Amico Ryans was defending on the play.
Whoa, that was really lucky that one wasn't picked off. Not a good decision at all there.
Is there for the catch. Gore with his third reception. Passes. And he caught it. At the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, San Francisco.
That's the kind of pitch and catch you just love to see in the NFL. And the difference is these quarterbacks' abilities to zip it into little tight spaces, and these receivers don't miss.
Hit and dropped at the 27. The Texans were able to put a scoring drive together on their last time out. Shaw gives it up the middle. Tackle was made by Willis.
You know, now that we're at a 16-game schedule, 1,000 yards rushing isn't quite what it used to be, but it still is a landmark, and 1,000 yards tells the rest of the NFL, hey, this guy can play with the big boys. Good pressure that time, and they forced a bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
There for the reception. The stop was made by R.B.I.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
The pass is away. There for the catch. Inside the 30. R.B.I. was there to bring him down.
This is a guy who is so good against the blitz. People try to come after him, but he has an ability inside that pocket to make a defender miss, sidestep somebody, buy a little time, and get that big completion.
Ian Badejo makes the tackle. A couple of yards on that pass.
Really nowhere for the wide receiver to go on that one. I'm not sure if the quarterback realized it was man coverage on that play.
Foster on the right side.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Plenty of room in the pocket.
Shaw goes incomplete.
It's fourth down. This will be about a 36-yard field goal attempt. And he makes it. Here's your sprint drive summary. So the score now, the Houston Texans 24, 49ers 14. This one's going to be downed in the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers ended their last drive with a touchdown, so they'll look to make it 2 in a row. Throws it short. Pass is complete. Tackle was made by Ryan.
Good defense all over the field that time. They had the deep routes covered, and when they tried to dump it off to the tight end, they were on it.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. R.B.I brings him down at the 27. Gore gets about 4 yards on the play.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
Jones is back deep to return the punt. He makes it out to the 34-yard line.
The Texans' last possession bogged down after starting off so well. They marched right down the field, but then had to settle for 3.
Foster takes it right side. He makes his way to about the 42. Patrick Willis was there on the tackle. We've played a quarter. The score is 24-14, Texans. It's 2nd and 2. Ball on the 42. He gets popped as he throws. He's down the sideline. Touchdown, Texans. Shaw has thrown 3 touchdowns. Chris Brown is good on the point after. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. Dropped at the 27-yard line. The defense played exceptionally well the last time this offense had the ball. Passes on the move. D'Amico Ryans makes the tackle. Frank Gore now with 4 catches in the game. Tosses it out.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Inside handoff. He makes his way to about the 45 before he's hit and dropped. Pitch out. The stop was made by Ferguson. From their own 45-yard line. Passes the ball. Tipped it away. Michael Crabtree was the intended receiver.
On the play. 3rd down.
Flips it out short. Tackle was made by Cushing. Frank Gore now has 5 catches. Jones will be the return man. Not a good bounce on this one. And they're already up big. That return just really puts them into position to make this thing a blowout. He passes short. The stop was made by Over.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
Throws it out. Willis is there to bring him down.
The Texans are picking up nice yardage just about every time they go to the air. I'm not sure what's happening with the defense right now, but they seem a little out of sorts.
Passes it out. Clyde bats it down.
The pass results.
Clyde had the coverage on the play.
There to make the play.
Hey, man, time to buckle down now. Let's go.
Throws it. And it's completed. Shawntae Spencer makes the tackle. Davis makes his 50th catch of the year. They're going to pitch it. Still moving. He gets out to about the 45-yard line before he's wrestled to the ground. Hands it to the back. The stop was made by Patrick Willis. Foster gains about 5 yards on the run. The halfback with the carry. Still on his feet.
Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. Get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman. That time this defensive line did exactly that.
He really came through on that long-distance attempt.
You don't make a kick like that without a perfect hold and a perfect snap. But let's give this kicker some credit. That was an extraordinary effort.
Hit and dropped at the 26-yard line.
The 49ers are looking to dig themselves out of this big hole that they've dug themselves into, and at the very least, you have to show the guys on the other bench you're not going to roll over.
He's there for the catch. Dropped behind the line. He stopped short of the line on the play.
I don't think they fooled anybody on the defense with that one. They were just sitting out there waiting for it, and that's a loss.
Here's the throw. Ferguson is there on the tackle.
The 49ers are doing a pretty good job in the passing game. The receivers are finding some space in the secondary, and the ball is getting there on time.
Gives it off. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. Gore gets about 4 yards on the play. Hammered as he lets it go. The stop was made by Adibi.
The 49ers get another good gainer that time. This offense is finding early success in the passing game.
Gets the pass off. He does a good job to hang on to the ball.
The 49ers are having some success getting the ball down the field on this drive. This offense is clicking.
Dumps it out left.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees a receiver break free in coverage.
Inside handoff. Tackle was made by Smith.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
Throws it short. Wilson is there to bring him down. Arnaz battled with his third reception. To the end zone. Pasco has it, but wait. They'll have to discuss this first. Yes, it's going to be 6 points. Smith now has 25 touchdown passes on the year. Joe Nednick is good on the point out. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. Dropped at the 27-yard line.
The Texans are feeling a pretty good vibe right now on offense. They feel like they can move the ball at will, and they've got a bit of a cushion, but still too early to relax. Can't let off the gas now.
Throws it. It's incomplete. Kevin Walter was his intended target.
The intended receiver on the play. Second down.
Gets the ball away. Not able to make the catch in traffic. No completion that time, and it'll bring up third down. Here's the pass. Tipped away. And that will be a 3-and-out for the offense after that incompletion.
Really nice defensive stand. It just seemed that the defensive coordinator was inside the offensive play caller's mind that time.
Dropped at the 42.
The 49ers looking for another 7 on this drive. They're still behind, but they can build on the momentum of that last drive if they can put one together here.
He throws left. This is going to be close. Did he come up with it? The ruling is incomplete.
He just missed coming down with a great catch there. Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
Makes the catch. Smith makes the tackle.
The Texans did an excellent job tackling and keeping things in front of them on that series to force the 3-and-out.
It'll go out at the 28. They were forced to punt on their last drive. Makes the short throw. He's dropped at the 35 by Albert.
Good play design there. Very solid protection. Gave the quarterback time to examine the whole field until he finally found the open man.
On the ground with a tailback. The stop was made by Willis. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on third down. He rolls left. No one can come up with it.
Really not a good throw at all that time, but this is a guy that has struggled with his accuracy down the field, and we see it again.
Smith fields it at the 31. Dropped at the 37.
It's only a 2-possession game, but still they need to get their offense going before things start to get out of hand here.
Gets the pass away. And the pass is incomplete.
Good release that time by the receiver at the line of scrimmage, but the pass simply was just not there.
They're going to pitch it. He fights forward to about the 39 before he's gang tackled. Gets the pass out. Comes down with it. Dante Robinson is there on the tackle.
It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
Gets the pass away. It's tipped. Morgan was the intended receiver on the play.
Come on, dog!
Pass passes it. Brings it in. Crabtree makes his third grab. It's 1st and 10. Halfback screen.
Good-looking screen pass that time. It could have gone for a little extra if they'd gotten one more block. That was close.
Here's the fullback. Tackle is made by Reed. They pick up 2 yards. That'll bring up 3rd down. They hand it off. And he will lose yardage on the play.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat him off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence, and if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
Dropped at the 29-yard line. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. Give to the tailback. The stop was made by Justin Smith. Foster gains about 5 yards on the run. Passes. Hit as he caught it, and he's able to hang on.
I always find it surprising that tight ends typically don't get drafted very high, but when you think about the skill set, they have to be able to block like a tackle and catch like a wide receiver.
Short throw to the right. Tackle was made by Patrick Willis.
Nice play there. It's only 7 yards, but that's the kind of underneath throw that eventually opens up some throws down the field.
The pass is away. Clements gets the pick.
And sometimes pressure is cumulative. Over the course of a day, over the course of a season, that pressure starts to get there, you rush a throw, and you turn it over.
Passes the ball. Bennett picks it off. The stop was made by Morgan.
Not a good way for that drive to end. That one really needed to go the distance and put 7 points up so they could draw a little closer here in the first half. But give the defense credit for not slipping.
Rolling right. And he's hit as he let go of the ball.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
Throws it out. Is there for the catch. Andre Johnson is able to make his 4th reception. It's 3rd down now, just about the length of the football away from the first down marker. Short pass to his left. Andre Davis with his 4th catch of the game. 1st and 10. Ball on the 30. He throws right, and he caught it. Morris was there on the tackle. Johnson now has 5 catches. Short yardage situation here, 2nd and a yard. Passes it out. Huge play for the Texans, and it's going to be 1st and goal. Johnson has been a very effective weapon in the passing game today. That last catch puts him above 100 yards. Touchdown, Texans. The Texans go 50 yards in 7 plays. Chris Brown adds the extra point. Here's your sprint drive summary.
The 49ers are in a dangerous territory right now. This one's gotten a little out of hand, but a touchdown on this series, maybe your defense gets a little momentum going.
Throws it. Drops the easy pick. Ryans was defending on the play. Hit as he throws. There for the reception. This is going to be close. Did he come up with it?
About as close as you can get right there. A shoelace, maybe just one cleat down. That's all it takes in this game.
Gord off the right side. And they're not going to get it. Great stop.
Yeah, and for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there. The pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
Brought down at the 26-yard line. The Texans will look to build momentum by getting another touchdown on this series. Here's the throw. Batted away. Clements had the coverage on the play. Second down now with 10 to go. Gets the pass off. There for the catch. At the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Houston. Matt Schaub has thrown 5 touchdowns today. Chris Brown packs on the extra point. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. The 30. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. Hit as he let go of the ball.
Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
Short throw. D'Amico Ryans makes the tackle. They hurry to the line. Dumps it out right. D'Amico Ryans is there on the tackle.
The defense was not fooled on that one. They had him locked down, and there really was no good option down the field.
Goes into the end zone for a touchdown.
The Texans punctuated that last series with a touchdown. I got to tell you, they look really good. They have this defense way back on their heels.
Run left side.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive. The pursuit to the ball, they were all coming there.
And they'll run him again. Smith makes the tackle. He hasn't had a good first half at all. Just can't seem to get through this defense. He gets another carry. Patrick Willis was there on the tackle.
That's where I'd like to see the quarterback have a little flexibility in the game plan. He comes to the line of scrimmage. He could not have liked what he saw that time with the defense they deployed. Why not get out of that play and check off?
It'll go out at the 47-yard line. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. Looked like he might have made contact with an offensive player. Here's the call.
Encroachment. Defense. Repeat, first down.
1st and 5 now after the penalty. Short throw to the right. Tackle was made by Robinson. Crabtree with his 6th reception.
It's this man.
From the 35-yard line. It's no good. They'll take over at the 42. Here's the give. The stop was made by Bray Blige. Time for a short break as we send you to the studio for stats and highlights.
Welcome to the halftime show. Let's get you caught up on what's happening around the league.
We'll take a look at the scores from other action. Taking a look at the stats from your game now, a pretty good offensive showing for both of these teams. Davis has over 100 yards receiving. Houston is on top, 48-24. Now let's take a look at some of the top plays from the first half of your game.
The second half is about to begin. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back to Houston. Brought down at the 28-yard line. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 28. He throws short. Patrick Willis was there on the tackle. Andre Davis brings in his 6th catch of the game. Throws short. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. Patrick Willis was defending on the play. throws it. Willis bats it down.
We would like to remind
Fourth down now after that incomplete pass. The offense wasn't able to get on track during that last series.
Yeah, they just kind of looked out of sync from the very beginning there, and I thought first down really set the tone for that entire series.
They get him at the 34. The 49ers will start this drive at the 34-yard line. He needs to make a decision. He's going to run. Tackle was made by R.B.I.
Big run on that one, but they weren't able to stop him before he got to the marker, and really that's the key. Occasionally, if you're going to try and make a play in a long yardage situation, a quarterback run from the defensive standpoint isn't always so bad.
Just gets that one away.
Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
Feeds it to the back. Hit and drop behind the line.
Well, I'll be honest here. I really thought they would pass in that situation. You call a run, hoping you catch the defense somehow off guard, but that time they were not off guard.
They down it at the 8. And it's pretty apparent that just about everything is working for these guys today. He rolls out to the right. Shaw is going to be sacked for a loss.
I always thought training camps were done backwards. They always start with the simple protections, the simple plays. If I were coaching on day one, all I would do is practice picking up blitzes. If you can pick up blitzes, you can block anything.
Gets the ball away. R.B.I makes the tackle. This guy seemingly can't be stopped. He's now thrown for 400 yards in the game.
Yeah, and at times he really makes it look easy out there. These wide receivers deserve a little credit too. They're doing a lot of work getting open down the field, but this quarterback's pretty special. It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why you establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
Patrick Willis is there on the tackle. They'll face second down and 10. Ball on their own 24. Short pass. Pass is complete. Tackle was made by Lewis. Daniels with his 6th reception. He lays it out there. No completion.
And that's one of those that the wideout goes back to the huddle thinking, he stinks, this guy's terrible. Then as soon as he sees his quarterback, he says, don't worry about it, we'll get it next time.
Smith fields it at the 34. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. Gives it off. And he makes it out to about the 41-yard line. Smith is there to bring him down. He throws left. And it's completed. Tackle is made by D'Amico Ryans.
Very clean game played so far. No penalties, and we're now in the second half.
Okoye is there on the tackle.
Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
And they'll down it at the 3. They were forced to punt on their last drive. Here's the give. And the offense gives up the safety.
I can't believe they just let that happen. How do you give up a safety in that situation? Unbelievable.
Still pushing. The stop was made by Barwin. Their last drive ended with a 3 and out. On the ground with a tailback.
Really impressive play that time by this defensive line. It wasn't just one guy, but every guy up front just dominating their guy at the point of attack.
Here's the pass. Dante Robinson makes the tackle. Michael Crabtree has 7 catches in the game. Short throw to the left. Touchdown, and they're not ready to quit just yet. Arnez Battle makes his 30th catch of the season. Passes to the end zone. Great job there. They were able to convert.
And you could tell the offense had a plan throughout that drive. Not only did they get the touchdown, but they immediately got the call in for the 2-point conversion. They knew exactly what they wanted to do and executed it perfectly.
Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. Moves to his right. Great protection. Hit on the pass.
When you get that kind of pressure, a lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
The stop was made by Jeff Olbert. Rolls right. And they got him. Well, now they'll be faced with a 4th down situation.
Good teamwork that time on the part of this defensive line. The blockers just could not get the job done.
He makes it to the 38-yard line.
The 49ers can really get on a roll if they can knock in a touchdown here for the 2nd straight series.
Smith drops him for a loss at the 39-yard line. Smith with the takedown again. That's his 5th tackle of the game. Ryans makes the tackle. Ryans makes his 8th stop of the game. Gets the pass away. He's brought down at the 14 by Barwin.
Yeah, he scored a few style points with that one, but more importantly, they pick up the 1st down.
Don't get out of the game plan, man.
Wilson is there on the tackle. About 6 yards on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down. The halfback with the carry. He gets out to about the 6-yard line. Mario Williams makes the tackle. Escapes the pressure. Keeps looking. He's sacked.
Really good work by the Texans.
This should be an easy field goal. This is from about 23 yards out. This one might have been a false start on the offense. Let's get the call. Fourth down, and the kicker is on to try this one from 28. It's good. Here's your sprint drive summary. So after that kick, the score is now the San Francisco 49ers 37, the Texans 48. They get him at the 25. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Second down now with 10 to go. Gets the pass out. Knocked down. R.B.I had the coverage on the play. Gets the pass away. He leaps. It's caught. R.B.I was there to bring him down.
The 49ers came onto the field with a ton of energy that time. They controlled the line of scrimmage and didn't allow that extra yardage.
Smith fields it at the 30. He's tackled at the 37.
The 49ers had some success on that last series, putting up 3 points, but now they're going to want to take it to another level with a touchdown.
Give to the tailback. Still going. Wilson is there on the tackle. Wilson cracks him down, wraps him up for tackle number 5. Passes it. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. Morgan was the intended receiver. He's there for the catch. Tackle was made by Ferguson.
The Texans did a good job forcing a 3 and out. Anytime a defense can come up with 3 solid plays in a row like that, you know they are right on schedule.
Into the end zone for a touchback. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. Hands it off. Might want to start thinking of a different approach as this running game has been ineffective. Foster gets the call again. The stop was made by Goldson. Foster gets 3 yards on the play. Passes. Makes the catch. At the 40, at the 30. Tackle was made by Lewis. That catch puts him over 100 yards receiving.
Not much doubt, is there, Tom, as to who this quarterback likes. He found the guy that he's most comfortable with, and he doesn't care which coverage you're in. He's going to this guy.
He breaks the tackle. Foster gains 8 yards on that play. They go with a run. They bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. Slayton just hasn't gotten his hands on the football. That was his first rush.
Yeah, and I was wondering exactly what's going on in the mind of the offensive coordinator. And I understand that this is a pretty good run defense, but they're not that good.
He'll get it again. Stiff arms. And the defender still makes the tackle. Second and goal situation now. 2 yards to the end zone. Zapoga is there on the tackle. Big opportunity for the defense here. Third down, goal to go. Tosses it out. The Houston Texans go nearly 80 yards in 8 plays for the score. Chris Brown is good on the point out. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. Hit and dropped at the 32-yard line. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. Throws it short. Comes down with it. D'Amico Ryans was there to bring him down. Arnez Battle makes it 5 catches for the game. The pass is away. He goes up high for the catch.
And when you're trying to catch those high, hard ones, you just don't know what's going to happen to your body. I tell you, you haven't lived until you caught one of those and had one of those clowns flip you upside down.
Cushing will tackle him for a loss at the 44-yard line. Cushing makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. Passes the ball. Can't make the catch in traffic. Morgan was his intended target.
Target on the play. Third down.
Huge pressure by the defense. Brings it in. Jones picks up about a yard with that completion. The 49ers are lining up to punt it away. And they can really put their opponent in bad field position with a good punt here. Not a good bounce on this one.
The Texans looked very strong that last offensive possession. They capped it off with a touchdown. Those are exactly the types of drives coaches love to see unless you're on the defensive side.
Passes on the move. Makes the catch, and he is dropped. Andre Johnson makes his 7th grab of the game. Throws it out. And it's caught. Brought down with only one man to beat. Schaub has been finding receivers all game long. He now has 500 yards passing in the game. Foster gets it on the inside. Gains his way to the 23-yard line. Patrick Willis makes the tackle. Passes it out. Is there for the catch. Goldson is there on the tackle.
The Texans are continuing to find success throwing the ball. The pass protection is solid, and the defense with a very conservative approach playing off these receivers, allowing them to get open.
Schaub with the give. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. The offense will line it up at the 6. Goes for the end zone.
A missed chance to make a big play there. He seemed to get a little too excited and just made a really poor throw.
Roll 37, seat 10. You are the winner of an all-day grocery shopping spree.
Passes to the end zone. Leaping catch. He comes down with it. Touchdown. Matt Schaub continues to find the best option. That's his 6th scoring toss of the game. Chris Brown is good on the point after. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. He's tackled at the 28-yard line.
The 49ers have had a long day so far, and if they don't make something happen on this series, well, you're going to see these players getting more and more frustrated.
Here's the give.
Frank Gore does as good a job as anybody out there. If it's a small hole, he finds a way to get through it. If it's a big hole, you see an explosion.
The 49ers have the ball as we start the final quarter, but their hopes of winning have all but evaporated. Throws it, and he caught it. Tackle was made by Wilson. Gore now with 9 catches. Give to the tailback. The stop was made by D'Amico Ryans. Passing in this situation seems like it would have been a better idea.
Passing in every situation seems to me like it would be a better idea, but when you have the clock working against you like this, it's time to put it up.
Tackle was made by Wilson. Battle with 7 catches now. Throws it short. Caught and dropped. And that one's good for 5 yards through the air.
Hey, no need to force it. He just took what the defense gave him there, found the open man, and picked up a few yards.
Here's the throw. He makes another reception on the drive. Arnaz Battle is proving once again that he's an extremely versatile weapon, passing the century mark in receiving with that reception. They're going to pitch it. He can't bring him down.
Well, if you're going to make a living in this league as a running back, you're going to have to make somebody miss at some point, and that was a big somebody in the backfield that time, able to escape and stuck it in for the touchdown.
It's good. Here's your sprint drive summary. He's tackled at the 30. The offense will start at the 30. On the ground with a tailback. They get 2 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down. It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball on their own 32. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Stays on his feet. Tackle around the 38-yard line by Roth. Foster gets 6 yards on the play. Hands it to the back. He fights forward to about the 40. Smith was there to bring him down. They didn't have the ball long there.
And 3 and outs are embarrassing for an offense. When you go out there and run 3 plays and have to go jogging back to your sideline, those defensive guys, they aren't too happy.
This one's going to go out of bounds at the 35. The offense will take over at the 35. 1st and 10. He throws left. There for the reception. He catches it and is tackled immediately. Davis has 7 catches in the game.
Everybody stay under control. Make plays, man.
Just just got that one off.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
Gets the pass off. So the offense will probably head off the field after failing to convert for a first down on that series.
Not a very creative sequence of play calling that time. They just never seem to get anything going on that drive.
Wells on the give. Tackle was made by Cushing. Now adding to his total, you have to give some credit to the guys up front for creating opportunity. Throws it. There for the catch. Ferguson was there to bring him down. Smith has been unstoppable. That last connection gives him 500 yards. Wells gets another handoff.
You know, listen, I would never want to block a defensive lineman, so, I've seen these guys. I know these guys. They're big and they're nasty. But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in the way.
Third down coming up after that incomplete pass.
They brought the blitz that time, didn't get there, but did throw off the timing of the play to get the incompletion.
It's no good. The Texans will set up shop at the 42. Here's the halfback. Tackle was made by Ross. 4 yards on that play. That brings up second down. On the ground with a tailback. The stop was made by Patrick Willis. Patrick Willis has been playing with a lot of energy today. That's his 15th stop. Shaw drops it. They'll pile up for it. Jennings grabs it on the ground. The Texans are going to hold on to it.
Heads-up play to get that ball back for the offense. That one really could have gone either way.
Hill is the deep man awaiting the return. It'll go out at the 36. The 49ers will begin this drive at the 36-yard line. Smith hands it off straight ahead. Mario Williams was there to bring him down. They need to do a better job of managing the clock here.
Yeah, I guess they're thinking we don't want to completely abandon the running game at this point, but at some point you have to start putting a few points on that scoreboard.
Breaks free.
And tailbacks love that. Anytime they can get into the open field, think about that position. You're constantly pounding the ball inside and getting hit by those big linebackers. Now you get out in open space and you have a chance to make a play.
He lost yardage on the play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
He goes for it all. Off the tip, it's caught. Tackle was made by Bennett.
And he went way up to snag that one. That was a pretty catch.
Gives it off. Not sure if he got in. He did not score. Second down, goal to go. Tries for the end zone. He's there again for the touchdown reception. That's his second of the game.
And it's so difficult. You try and take away the wide receivers. You try and take away the big threats outside, and the tight end just kills you.
And the point after is good. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. Brought down at the 28-yard line. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. Gets the ball away. Pass is complete. The stop was made by Nate Clements. Andre Johnson with his 8th reception. They can't complete the pass. Now the offense will be looking at second down. They line up at the 45. Here's the pass, and it's completed. Down the sideline, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Houston. Matt Shaw is having a tremendous game. 600 yards passing is unheard of. Up and good. Let's take a look at the Sprint drive summary. He's tackled at the 24-yard line. The 49ers will start this drive at the 24-yard line. Gets the pass away. And he is able to hold on to it. Smith is having a tremendous game. 600 yards passing is unheard of. It's the tailback. He fights forward to about the 49 before he's dropped by a host of tackles. Throws just as the pressure gets there. Robinson was the intended receiver on the play. From the 49-yard line. Flips it out short. Thompson is there on the tackle.
Well, it's not a horrible call in that situation because you put the ball in the hands of a playmaker. You try and allow him to create, but you're seeing now defensively, when they close together like that, it's going to be awfully tough to pick up that first down.
And he is dropped for a loss on 4th down.
Yeah, and we know defensive ends are probably some of the most athletic guys in the league, and typically you think about them getting after the quarterback, but that time he uses athleticism to make a big stop in the run.
Gets the pass out. He's there for the catch. The stop was made by Roman. Davis has had an outstanding year. That catch gives him 1,000 yards receiving. Gets the pass away. Ulbrich was there on the tackle. Kevin Walter makes it 9 catches today. Passes it. Drops the sure pick. Goldson was defending on the play.
Can't do that.
Not much time to throw. They get to him. And that quarterback takedown will give him 5 sacks this year. And it's good.
Here's your sprint drive summary.
And that was not an easy kick, Chris.
Yeah, it looked like a little adrenaline kicked in on that one, didn't it? Maybe even surprised him how far he hit that one.
Won't be stopped. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. They'll start this drive at the 32-yard line. He passes short. Davis was there to bring him down. This has been a pretty good year for him. That last completion puts him over the 3,500-yard mark. Passes. He makes another catch. Inside the 30. Pittman makes the tackle. Another positive gain. That gives him 100 yards receiving for the game.
And this guy just knows how to make plays. He's somebody we've watched him throughout the course of his career, but especially here today, constantly in big situations making plays.
Ryans was there on the tackle. Wells gets 3 yards on the carry. The pass is away. They'll get him down. It's a 49ers first and goal.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing the defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards him.
Wells on the run. Thompson makes the tackle. Wells gets about 4 yards on the play. Run left side.
Is it a touchdown? This will not be a touchdown.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback.
This will be a delayed call. The call is not a touchdown.
Looks like they're going to go for it here on 4th down. They go with a run. Touchdown.
You love to see a halfback with absolutely no fear. Once he saw that goal line, he knew he was going to stick it in.
It's good.
Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint.
With less than 4 minutes to go in the 4th. The score, the 49ers 58, the Texans 72. The Texans recover the onside kick.
And like the saying goes, desperate times call for desperate measures, but for them, desperate measures didn't work out.
Passes the ball. Walter making his 10th grab. First down, 10 to go. Throws it out. Touchdown, Texans. Daniels hauls in his second touchdown catch of the game. Up and good.
Let's take a look at the Sprint drive summary.
He's tackled at the 28-yard line. They'll start at the 28-yard line. Short pass to his left. The stop was made by Thompson. Walker has 7 catches in the game. Passes it out. Makes the catch. Johnson makes the tackle. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Wilson was there on the tackle. Jones makes his third grab. Throws the deep pass. Tackle was made, and he stopped.
What do they say? You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time they tried to bring defensive pressure. The offensive line picked it up perfectly, and that's a big play.
Throws it short. The defense hasn't been able to slow this passing game down at all, and this one, that's his 6th touchdown pass.
I tell you, the last thing you ever expect in the NFL is to have a laugher kind of a day like this on offense. Defenses are so good. These coaches put in so many hours trying to figure out how to stop an offense, and today, this offense has just been too much.
The Texans recover the onside kick.
They're already down 2 scores, and now they have to defend a short field. If this team can come away with any points at all, this one's just about wrapped up.
They hand it off. A 5-yard gain. That'll bring up 2nd down. They line up at the 40. And we have a flag on the play. Looked like someone got caught holding. Here's the official call.
Holding offense.
Repeat, 2nd down. It's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground again. The 49ers take a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. Now they'll face a 3rd and 6 situation. He throws right. Comes down with it. Nate Clements was there on the tackle. From the 26-yard line. Foster, the ball carrier. The defense calls a timeout. They go with the run. Justin Smith was there to bring him down.
Those big guys up front, they just keep pushing the defense back. At some point, now you're going to have to do something to try and stop those running lanes, but then look out. The passing is going to be wide open.
Another run. And it looks short from up here.
And it's not very often that I get really excited about defensive line play, but that time, the guys up front on defense were just overpowered.
Let's go, man.
Barely gets that one off. Ferguson, interception. Tackle was made by Well. Another pick, and that makes his 3rd of the game.
There just aren't many games in the NFL that you win when you throw 3 interceptions. Coaches just preach it all day. We can't give away the game, and that's what's happening here.
Take the knee again. 3rd down, 14 yards for a first. That's the end of this one. The game's top plays and stats are next.